Alright, so cricket tutorial. Okay, so first step in learning crickets is hang glide or hand spin, whatever the hell you want to call it, alright? If you don't have the hang glide, I'm sorry, but don't watch this.
Sorry.
Okay, so you already have the hang glide. Now what you're gonna learn is the hop. So the most common mistake when people try to hop is that when they're just learning crickets is that they're trying to kick like out. When you're doing it, you have to learn that your legs should be kicking up the whole. Okay, one second. Your legs should be kicking like this the whole time and not like that. So. Best way to practice the hop is like this. So remember, most important thing, you don't want to have to kick outwards. Outwards is like, it's a sin. Don't do it. It's really bad. Because if you're kicking outwards and you try doing crickets, it'll look like this. And I don't know how that looked, but don't do it, okay? What you want to do is you want to kick upwards. And it doesn't look good if you just practice it, obviously, but once you really practice that upward motion, you'll really you'll start feeling the effects of it once you're spinning. Another thing that you don't want to do while you do crickets is flailing your legs. Like, that's basically worse than kicking out. You do not want to just flail your legs. Like, I'll use my hands again. You don't want to just go like, just kick wildly, just not knowing what you're doing. You really want to have like, know exactly what you're doing and be kicking up. Once that you've kind of like got the hop down, so you can sort of hop and you can do the hang glide, you probably won't have the endurance and cardio to do like 7 crickets, let's say. So you really want to practice this drill that I'm going to show you. Okay, so you probably, for this drill, you want to get like a glove or a hat or something, just so you'll be able to spin. So here's the drill. Put yourself in cricket position, like this, and then practice doing 5 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now right after that, you can go down or whatever. If you're strong enough, you can start right on the hang glide, but if you're not, just take like a small breather, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Now after that, go into hang glide. And basically, you just want to do that until you're comfortable. Like, I'm totally comfortable, so I'm not going to take 30 seconds showing you guys. Another drill is, like, so you've done 5 hops, then you've spun. Right after that, do 5 hops again and spin. And just keep doing that until you absolutely cannot do it anymore, and then you may stop. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that when you practice the hang glide 5 hops, hang glide 5 hops, do not hang glide on one hand. Don't tap, 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 and just hold it on one hand. You don't want to do that for crickets. Practice that for jackhammers, but don't practice that for crickets. This is what you want to do. As you saw me before, you just want to hang glide it and regularly tap at a normal rhythm. And you want to keep doing that same rhythm over and over again. You don't want to go doom, doom, doom. That you want to just keep having the same rhythm and just keep going until you can't or you're too dizzy. And then you stop and you do the 5 hops, alright? Just wanted to make that clear. Crickets took me about like a good week of practicing. So you guys might take like a month, 2 months, 2 days, 1 day, an hour, even though I won't, but you know. So basically practice that drill I showed you guys and just keep working hard. Also, never forget, once you get the right hand, work on your left hand. You don't want to have one buff arm and one skinny ass arm. You don't want that. Alright, so work both arms. And after you work your crickets, this is what it should look like. After a while of practicing crickets, you won't need to use your legs. So they'll look like this. If you get good enough at both arms, you can start working on dark hammers.
I had to move the camera because you were out.
After you get good at crickets, you work on dark hammers, as you saw, jackhammers, just stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna post this vid. If you guys like it, if I get enough views and comments, I'm gonna make a dark hammer tutorial, and then a turtles tutorial, and then a UFO tutorial. So that all depends on how many views I get on this. But if I don't get enough, then I'm not gonna make any. All right. So peace. By the way, I forgot to mention this. If you can't pop like that, then practice doing this. You know how when you hear a song, like, okay, this is gonna be kind of stupid, but when you hear a song, you go like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. You know what I mean? Like you snap out. Do that with your arm. Snap it out, and it should work. Like, it won't exactly make you leave the ground, but it'll push your body up, and then it's just up to you to bring your arms in. I don't do that personally, but my brother does that. He told me it works for him, so it might work for you guys. I don't know. Try either one. Whatever works best for you guys. Peace. Alright, so B-Boy BZ here, repping Sick Crew, aka Space Invaders Crew, and just here in London, Ontario, Canada. Where is that?